Alright, so this is going to be the second video on how to import the EBSCO Collection Manager ebook titles that we purchased, and I had to go back and delete the PO line for this. What I had not done was click on where it said manual packaging, and it would not let you edit the page and select this and then save again. So I deleted the PO line, and I'm just going to make sure that's checked and click Save and Continue. And we're going to write down this PO line number, which is 283. So we should have 280, 281, and 283. When we go to Acquisitions Package, and we have 281, 280, and 283, and they should all say Manual Packaging, and they do. So now we're ready to create a new purchase order, and we're going to do that by selecting all of these and clicking Create New PO. And we're just going to stick with this PO number scheme here and keep the other scheme as we've well, actually no, I'll just go ahead and make this PO 1811 1 and go ahead and do that and just continue our scheme. This is for 374.98, and let's just verify that that's what we have on here. 374.98. So that looks good. And I'm going to jot down the purchase order number. And then we're going to click on Save. And so here we've just created a purchase order. And now we need to receive these and then create the invoice. Alright, so after we create the purchase order, then what we're going to do next is activate the portfolios, and then the step 5 is going to be creating the invoice. So what they're saying is that we order the electronic material, we're going to activate the electronic material, and then Alma checks whether the PO line is continuous or not, and then the final step is to wait for the invoice and then create the invoice in Alma. So that's what we're going to do right now. Alright, so once we add the electronic resource to the inventory, it says that we want to test access to the e-resource to confirm that the access is working properly. And we do that on the Manage Electronic Resource Activation page under Resource Management. So right here we're going to go to Resources and Manage Electronic Resource Activation. And I actually don't see any items right here. And you see a note that says electronic resources are automatically added to the electronic resource activation task list page if they're ordered from the community zone or the institution zone. They're not automatically added if you click the Activate link from the Community Zone search results and there was no ordering process. It says in addition you can add resources to the Electronic Resource Activation Task List page by clicking Create E-Activation Task from the Electronic Portfolio search results. So what we're going to do here is we're going to grab this ISBN number, which is pretty handy, Ethics and Values in Librarianship, and we're going to go to our electronic titles and ISBN number, And we're going to pull up this resource here if we can find it. And this is in the community zone. And so we're going to click on Portfolio List, and we're going to select the one that says EBSCO Host eBooks. Here it is. Okay, number 5, and we're going to click on Activate. And it says new portfolio created with PID number. And we're going to copy this PID number. And you're going to see that we pull up the title in our institution zone. And we can test access to this by clicking on the Actions button, and then we're going to click View It. And it says full text available at EBSCO Host eBooks. That's going to open up the record in Galileo, and we can view the full text. Alright, and so here's the item in Galileo. Alright, so we're part of the way there, but you see that if you go to Acquisitions and Purchase Order Review, that this purchase order that we are working on right now is still has a status of in review. And you can take a look at the PO line list, and you'll see that it's activation status not activated e-resource. And so we're still working through this. So right now we've done stress management for teachers,